and butter, and then it's like a coconut.
I think there's like
cream.
there's at least a stick of butter in the sauce.
Yeah. Every time you eat at a restaurant, it has at least one stick. Butter chicken has two.
Butter chicken has a lot of butter in it.
Yeah.
I feel like a fool. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I really didn't know. You could have let me not know that for the rest of my life. I would have just kept eating.
Here's the problem: there's literally nothing good out there that's not full of stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Everything healthy tastes like shit.
I like carrots, but then one time I said
Carrots is classic fat guy who thinks he's going to pull it together. The amount of times throughout my life I was like, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat 4 pounds of carrots a day.
Baby carrots.
Like a horse.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's going to turn it all around for me.
And you eat them in bed and you realize you've gone through 8 tubs of hummus.
You start dipping them in like nacho cheese.
I told my friend once, I was like, because he was like, you need to start eating more vegetables. And I was like, well, I love tomatoes and carrots. And he's like, yeah, of course you do. There's tons of sugar in those things. I was like, that's insane.
That's insane.
I don't like that shit.
But apparently there is sugar in those two things.
In tomatoes?
Well, apparently tomatoes are fruit anyway.
If tomatoes are giving you a heart attack, you should have been dead anyway. If you get taken out by a tomato.
But that's bullshit. Like, sugar doesn't count if it's like in something like a carrot,
It's
right?
got so much. The issue is it has a lot of fiber, so you break down the sugar very slowly versus, when you go to the movie theater and you get just the syrup only from the fountain, it spikes your blood sugar because it has no fiber with it. So that's why fruits are relatively okay.
I get like a really fucking bad headache now unless I'm like, and then I like eat like 2,500 calories from like Chick-fil-A or something, and then my head doesn't hurt anymore.
Yeah, congrats, you're a drug addict now.
Yeah.
Does that mean like and also the back of my knees are turning red now? Do you guys have that?
No.
It's like I have rashes on the back of my legs.
It's really insane.
But it might be from the corduroy
turning into. You're gonna start.
It's actually sad to see what I've become.
It's sad. It's actually sad to see what you've become, Ben. You're gonna start carrying around a chicken sandwich in your back pocket like Narcan.
Yeah. Stat. Yeah, he doesn't have diabetes. He just needs a Snickers.
It's like the Pulp Fiction scene where they inject your heart with adrenaline.
Yeah, but it's maple syrup.
Maple syrup.
How funny will it be? Like, because this show is just kind of making fun of like fat people, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be fat as shit. I'm gonna get this fat piece of shit. I'm fat. Yeah. I'm hooked up to like an oxygen tank and shit.
Yeah. The computer's controlling you. It's keeping you alive.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I do. Have you seen that Kel's journey? I think we talked about her once. Kel's fitness journey on Instagram.
It's the really fat chick who like eats a soup salad, right? She eats like a ranch soup salad.
Yeah. She's like, I'm recovering from binge eating, and then she'll eat like a bathtub of clam chowder.
Right? Yeah. It seems like she's doing really well with it. Actually, she's not recovering.
She pounds orange soda with every meal, like it's like fat guy Gatorade.
Sorry, Dawn just held up an arrowhead, and I just imagined her just putting it in her mouth and swallowing it. I couldn't not just mention it.
I love the fats.
Yeah.
I'm loving Instagram war as like a troll ground because Elon. Have you guys seen on Twitter? Elon uses the R word now.
Oh, he does.
He calls people like retard.
Yeah,
which is like.
I like how you were about to censor yourself. You're like,
Ben, not on the show.
He calls people.
I kind of don't want to use it anymore because now like
it has become a little too popular. I gotta say.
Well, I'm not. These people can't keep. They're not. I'm not gonna. Just because they're wearing my culture as a costume doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop being black.
Well, this is the problem: is that we have such ODD, oppositional defiant disorder, that if like saying retarded and fag gets popular enough, I will become like a gay like trans person. Just as a like fuck you to whoever's most popular.
It's bullshit because it's like he took like I call you retard.
Yeah,
you don't call anybody else. I go on the top. I log in. I call you R-worded, F-worded. I don't have anything now.
Also, you use the word retard like Chris Kyle uses as a bayonet and a rifle. It's beautiful, really. You're like a machine.
That's right.
Yeah, he's going out to a gun range. He's holding the gun upside down and firing it straight up in the air. So he embarrasses the retard.
No, I'm done with X now.
Yeah,
I'm fucking done.
Don't call it. It's Twitter.
It's X.
He hates that. Don't give him that. It's Twitter. We all say Twitter.
Yeah.
Nobody goes, I just posted an X today. It's a tweet.
Devin, I think they do. I think people are doing
Who's
that.
doing that?
Yeah.
They go,
Okay.
dude, I saw your post on X the other day.
Yeah.
I think
And then-
people say that.
And then they go back to, and then it's Tim Pool going back to getting knocked out at a rally. Tim Pool's going like, oh, I saw your post on X, and then somebody slices off the top of his head to get his beanie.
I love to lower him on like a crane into like a hippo's mouth. You know those watermelon crushing videos on Instagram where the hippo like they drop a bunch of watermelon. I want to
Throw
do
watermelon in its mouth. Yeah.
I would
do that with his head. You just spray paint his beanie green, and the hippo doesn't know the difference. It'll think it's a watermelon. It'll pop right off.
I would love to heavily sedate him, like at the end of Hannibal, and then just have him at a dinner table and slice his head off right around his beanie, and then lift it off like a little Fabergé egg, and then feed him his own brain.
Scalp him, you mean?
Scalp him,
Yeah.
but go into the skull. Pull
like,
the skull
like
off.
a boiled egg.
Yeah, exactly. Then he has a big
Take the
exposed
skin
brain.
off.
Hey guys, you have too much going on this spring to worry about what to eat. Factor lets you fuel up for those busy days with chef-crafted meals that get sent straight to your door. They're dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. Factor sent us a lot of great meals.
I love Factor.
Devin, I know he cooked up a nice yummy meal.
Tremendous stuff. It's
I ate
really
all the-
quick and easy.
I ate all the pork
delicious.
that was in the bag, and that was it. And that was fine with me. You can do that. They have 35 different meals that you can choose from every week, along with 60 add-on items. Factor is also committed to helping you stick to your goals and your lifestyle. Whether you eat keto, vegan, vegetarian, you're counting your calories, or you're trying to get a certain amount of protein in, Factor has meal options for you. So head to factormeals.com/lemon50 and use code lemon50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code lemon50 at factormeals.com/lemon50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. Thank you, Factor. Now back to the show.
Thank you, Factor.
What is Tim Pool up to? And what is he? Like what is his point? And who is he? What is his side? What
I
is
don't know.
his
I have no
thing?
idea.
Someone pulled his beanie off once at a. Have you seen that clip?
Yeah,
where
I
he's
have
like at a
seen it.
march?
And he goes, people will know my identity. It's not because I'm completely bald.
But what's funny is if you take his beanie off, he's unrecognizable.
Yeah.
You've no idea who he is.
He does-
He would blend in at these rallies if he didn't wear the beanie.
You take the beanie off, he looks like every British man who ever existed. He looks like Carl Pilkington.
He does.
Yeah.
How did a guy like that get famous? Like Rogan, just going on Rogan and being like, what?
I don't know. Did he even go on Rogan?
He was on Rogan a lot, I think, back in the day.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he
I don't know
was.
how all these guys like Andy Ngo or
I don't know what are
Emails Chong. I don't know where they come from.
They just exist to post a video and be like, look, black people are walking the streets, and then Elon retweets it and goes concerning.
Concern.